evening, hello, and welcome to our Community Custom Games for August 2025. I'm Jorisar. How are you all doing this evening? We are live with the stream. We've got the banner ad up inside the game as well for PUBG. We are ready to go. Oh, it's been a long month. I'm so sorry that we didn't get the stream up earlier. 5 minutes before the stream starts is not a good time for unspecified internet issues to say that your connection is down. That is genuinely a really rubbish way to start the show. Nightbot is being absolutely atrocious this evening, isn't it? Atomical, how are you doing? I absolutely want that message to go through, but I need to maybe just calm it down a bit, or maybe tell Nightbot to just turn itself off. Oh, I think I can do that. There we go. All right, left the building. We're all good. Everything should be good. So custom games, folks, let's go ahead and explain how this works. First of all, extremely important stuff. We're going to be playing 5 custom game modes tonight. So we will be playing 5 games between now and about 2.5-3 hours from now, give or take. It depends on how long each game takes. I'll give you an overview for what those games are going to look like this evening. We have a fancy little graphic that tells you exactly what's going on. Game number 1. A mode we perhaps haven't played in a little while. Say hello to my boomstick! Hopefully, several of you will have gotten that reference, and I'm not the only old person here when it comes to gaming. Game number 2 will be on Sanhok, and it's called Everything Explodes. It's going to be quite a good one. And then we move on to What is Og? On Erangel. We've had a meme going on for the last couple of months now, people trying to figure out what an org is. Today, we attempt to get to the bottom of that very question. Game number 4 will be Desert Donut on Miramar, and game number 5, as always, is an absolutely delicious Mad Max. It's going to be so much fun. So we've got a mix of game modes that we haven't seen before, as well as a bunch of game modes that are pretty new to the stream, mixed in with the usuals, mixed in with the stuff that we all know and love. Sound good? Sound good. I should also mention, by the way, that throughout the course of the stream tonight, you can win fantastic G-Coin prizes. And you don't even have to do very much to get a hold of them. All you have to do to win possibly one of 10 G-Coin prizes that we are giving away throughout this stream and over the weekend is type !giveaway in the chat. But wait! Don't do that right now! And you don't do that right now because if you are a subscriber to the channel, it doesn't matter if it's a paid sub, if it is a gifted sub, or if it is a prime sub. It literally doesn't matter as long as you are a subscriber. You don't just get 1 entry into the raffle, you get 6! 5 bonus entries if you are a subscriber for a grand total of 6. So smash that sub button, type !giveaway in the chat, and that'll get you 6 entries into the raffle. We will be announcing the winners after the weekend. The winners' names will be announced on my Discord, on PUBG Reddit's Discord, as well as on my social media. But you don't have to do anything special to claim your prize because I DM it to you directly to Twitch. So you have to enter with your Twitch account and you will get the prize DM directly to your Twitch account. It is that easy. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Now, game number 1 is already up. The password is Let's Go in all capital letters. You can see above my head. The game name is called Jorisar Customs August 2025. I've just realized that's not centered and it's bugging me. I'm going to move it to the left a bit. Goom. There we go. That looks a lot more centered. There we go. I can feel a lot less OCD about that now. We're going to be starting game number 1 in about 2 minutes. So get yourself in here. Go ahead and join the game. It is TTV Jorisar Customs, August 2025. Call your friends, call your grandmas, get them all in here, everyone. Exactly right. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Let me change the name. It's actually, the word customs is actually out. It's TTV Jorisar August 2025. That's why I got confused. Now we're gonna have to center it all again. Oh, so much work. So much work. We have our wonderful Patrick who is modding for us this evening. Hello, Patrick. Say hello to the chat. Patrick will be hosting the games that you folks will be joining. We may also have a Delzor joining later on. If anything goes wrong in the stream, we typically blame Del. Even if Del's not here, it's usually his fault. We're going to be starting the game in a minute or two, folks. So if we're going to have to make the circle smaller for a smaller start, that's quite all right. But hopefully we get a bunch of people in here and we start the game immediately. The good news is game number 1's on Paramo, so you actually want fewer people on that map anyway. So that's not a problem. Us Reddit staff like blaming him for things. I mean, there's a reason why Blame Dell is literally a set of emotes on the channel. That's all I'm saying, Lightbite. There's a very good reason for that. So we are about to get started. I think we've got about 30 seconds before we crack on with game number 1. Guys, if there's fewer players, it actually doesn't matter. It's going to be just as fun because all we do is shrink circle 1 slightly so that everyone's a little bit bunched up. It might shorten the game a bit, but in terms of intensity, in terms of how much fun, that's all going to be the same. I should probably show you, by the way, what game number 1 is going to be. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the rules. I think you figured out what it is, but here we go. It's called Say Hello to My Boomstick. It's FPP, and it's shotguns only. Who needs any of that right-click malarkey, right? And we're going to be playing on Paramo. We haven't had Paramo for quite some time now. Also, I believe there are no frag grenades and no Molotovs. So if you want to do damage to people, you legit have to do damage to them with your shotguns, okay? Fairly straightforward. It's a map with very tricky terrain because it's generated fresh every time, so it's not always clear exactly where we necessarily need to go. It looks like we are cracking on and starting the game. I'm solo for right now too. I got you exactly. We're gonna be getting we're gonna get people teamed up. Usually, as the evening goes on, we get more and more people joining, and that's completely fine. So we are now ready to go. Admin Patrick, please kindly start the game, and we will get into game number 1. This should be delightful. We haven't had Paramo in a hot minute, so this will be good. All of these games are professionally casted, of course, by yours truly. I do love a bit of PUBG. Some of you might recognize me. I've hosted the PUBG World Championships before, and I did basically all the European events. Little bit sad that I'm not going to the Esports World Cup for PUBG. Haven't really spoken to them in a while, but you never know. They might pop out of nowhere. There may well be opportunities in the future. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you. Oh, Tendo, thank you so much for the sub back, mate. Appreciate it. Good to see you. How are you doing? How are you doing? We have some very, very lovely friends of the stream here this evening, and that's really good to see. We also had, whereabouts are the rest of the... I think someone subbed literally as we were starting tonight. Was it Nefarian? I think it might have been Nefarian. I had to, like, restart, basically, so I actually lost the notification, embarrassingly. And for some reason, I can't explain why, but for some reason today, it's not showing me the subs in the Twitch news, which is really weird. Like, you haven't seen any alerts come across the top of your screens. I haven't seen... Yeah, it's weird. I'm not sure if it's a bug with Twitch or something else at this point, because we definitely saw subs come in, but let's wait and see. Folks, game number 1 is about to start. I cannot wait to show you what we have in store here, because we are on Paramo for the first time in forever. Let's check it out. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to game number 1 of 5 in tonight's August Community Custom Games. My name is Jarasar. We are running a giveaway as well. Please do not forget, hit !giveaway if you fancy winning yourself some delicious G-Coin prizes. But remember, be a sub. Whether it's a paid sub, a prime sub, or a gifted sub, it literally doesn't matter. As long as you are a sub, you get 6 entries into the raffle instead of just 1. So best of luck to you. We draw the entries after the weekend and reveal them via social media. But all of the winners will get their lucky G-Coin codes given to them via Twitch DM. Right. So we're on Paramo for... Oh, I don't actually remember the last time we were on Paramo. This is going to be very exciting stuff indeed. We have plenty of players dropping in zone. And despite having fewer than 20 people in this lobby, we somehow, I don't know how, but we somehow managed to get teams very, very close together. It looks like we have reached some sort of an agreement on where things are going. Lightbite TV has chosen to go as far north as possible. Remember, this is shotguns only. So there's plenty of distance between a lot of these players here, and distance is your friend. Very difficult to kill someone with a headshot from 500 meters with a shotgun, i.e. it's impossible. So we should be relatively good here. Let's go ahead and take a look where everyone else is. Rigger has decided that who cares about the zone? Worrying about zone is for losers. Let's pick up meds and go for the OG Evermore strategy. That does seem to be what he's doing. He's representing the Confuzzled Commandos here in game number 1. And it's going to take him a rather long time to get anywhere close to anyone else. We've got Nefarian. And I'm gonna absolutely butcher this. It's Strotutjunga? Strotutjunga? Am I even close to that pronunciation? If I say it confidently, it becomes correct, right? Strohutjunda. Strohutjunda. I think that's about right. No one in chat's telling me I'm getting it horrifically wrong. So we're going with it. Anyway, they represent the team The Other Rock. Because you say, look, the enemy's behind the rock, they're behind the other rock. Epoch has been spotted. Not sure what that's going to do, though. Exactly. It just needs to be confident. As long as you say it with confidence, it's correct. It's always correct. Epoch wants to check them out. Crossing the lava fields. Oh, dear. But Atomical of the Happy Hopping Hippos has a little bit of an issue because George Lad has decided to pop straight up. Wants to absolutely oh, that's a fantastic flashbang. Atomical with the flash to the face of George Lad, and he stood absolutely no chance there. Very, very clean flash and an excellent follow-up hit as well. Happy Hopping Hippos up to a solid start, getting their first kill. They might be moving towards Lightbite next. We have a 4x on the S12K. That's curious. We're going to see how much damage we do from afar. I'm not personally convinced this is going to do a tremendous amount. I'm not personally convinced at all. And he's being aggressed on. You can see from the minimap in the bottom right. You got Fantalol up there, but there are 2 more players much closer. Does Lightbite know that? I don't think he does, you know. I don't think he realizes this. Happy Hopping Hippos are pushing up towards Fantalol. Let's take a look. 2 hits already. On board with Epoch. Fantalol getting sandwiched a little bit here. Oh, this looks bad. This looks really bad. Epoch takes out Fantalol. The Happy Hopping Hippos take their tally up to 2. And Lightbite TV is probably going, hang on a second, what was all that about? Oh, he gets spotted by Epoch from range. 8 damage done there. The Social Butterflies eliminated by the other rock. That was the delayed message from the previous squad wipe. Lightbite has been spotted. It's Atomical who's going to aggress now. It's a 2v1 and Lightbite is probably thinking, actually, this might not have been such a good idea. 17 damage, 29 damage. Atomical is getting closer and closer with that pump action. We need to see the med come off straight away. It's not enough. Lightbite TV goes down. Atomical takes the Happy Hopping Hippos to 3 kills. And now we push further and further into the zone. Rigger somehow is not in the blue. I'm actually quite impressed he was able to run that far in. Sniper and Usetka of the Red Hot Chili Chickens over here on the east side of the zone. There's no one in the compound ahead, and the problem is they're going to have to cross some lava on their way to phase 2. That's going to become a little bit of an issue. Free Walker of the Bang Bang Chicken spots the other rock. Strohutjunga is going to be comfortably out of range for anything to happen there. You can tell reciprocating also does not do very much in this scenario. 30 seconds until phase 2 collapses. We're going to get some, oh, pretty big fights. Atomical and co are absolutely wreaking havoc right now. Cedar Carlos, he's getting sandwiched here. Atomical and Epoch both pushing. Door closed. Door open. Oh, Oh, gets one. Will he get the second? He gets the second. Happy Hopping Hippos eliminated. 2 shots, 2 kills. Why on earth could I not? There we go. 2 shots, 2 kills for C. de Carlos, representing Dell's driving school. And look, when something unexpected happens, hashtag blame Dell. I feel like the team name here would have had something to do with that scenario. Say hello to my boomstick indeed. C. de Carlos is going to be buzzing right about now. Yes, indeed. A 1v2 and absolutely nailing both of those shots from the S1897. Actually, no, that's the pump action. We had the double barrel that did the damage there. But very, very well done indeed. We've got someone else coming, which is going to be interesting. Does Free Walker see him? Free Walker does see him. He's going with the flashbang approach. Flashed. Oh my goodness! While he was hanging off the ledge, Free Walker, you dirty, dirty boy. That was disgusting. Nothing he could have done about that. Not only that, he never got to see what was coming. Brutal. Down to 5 teams now. Rigger on the edge of the zone. He's going to have to push in very, very soon indeed. Bang Bang Chicken and Free Walker next closest to Pandemonium. We have Frostis and Yala Kalarbo. I'm going with Yala rather than Jala, and I'll tell you why. It makes me sound more cultured. It's all the European pronunciations, innit? Just makes you sound that little bit more sophisticated. A little bit more like you know what you're talking about. Anyway. Yala, being very careful to look around corners. I love this from him. S12K coming in here as well. Free Walker hitting the deck. Frozen is looking for where he might be. Can't see him yet. Yalla also checking out. Frosness now moving along towards the north side. Everybody being very, very calm. Don't forget, other teams are on their way. Nefarian and Straw Hut. Can I call him Straw Hat? Very similar there. But anyway, the other rock are on their way. Red Hot Chili Chickens need to find a way to cross the lava field. That's going to be brutal, actually. If they get camped out here, that's going to suck for them. I don't really see a way out. These guys have somehow gone completely round. It might be go time. It might be go time. S12K, 10 shots. Are we going to do it? What was that for? Smoke's in town to try and lure them back. Did it work? I think they're getting... yeah, they're getting caught up in other fights, unfortunately. That's a long range fight between the Red Hot Chili Chickens and the other rock. Do they know that Pandemonium are right here? Oh, they do now! Frostis in trouble, getting sandwiched. That is a beautiful pincer movement. Free Walker comes up behind and comfortably grabs that final kill. Nefarian. Oh no, he's jumping. That's huge. Free Walker gets 2. That's a double for Free Walker. In addition to the kill he got early, he's up to 4 kills now. Bang Bang Chicken with the absolutely amazing timing there to bring his tally up to 4. Red Hot Chili Chickens, still a duo. Confuzzled Commandos, just the one. That would be Rigger. And we've got Bang Bang Chicken, absolutely demolishing. Dogfather Joe, thank you so much, Dogfather. That is a 10-month resub. Absolute mad. Oh no! And the S12K out of nowhere. Sniper on the roof, though. Does get a good angle on him. The problem is it's now a 1v1. It's also an S12K. And is that a silencer on the front of it? I think it might be. Smoke's going out, attempting to get the revive off. It is a silencer. Look at how quiet that is, but quiet does not mean no damage. All the damage going the other way right now. Freewalker coming around the side, trying to stop the revive. He does by absolutely smashing Sniper off the roof. Freewalker up to 6 kills. It is a 1v1 situation. Freewalker has managed to take out 2 two-person teams. Absolute beast. The problem is, now the game slows down a bit because I know, and you know, that Rigger is nowhere close. Absolutely nowhere close. Let's go ahead and check out where he is. He's all the way over there. Rigger just chilling out on the edge of zone. Except on power mode, that's a really bad idea because it's so open. You would get across these fields as quickly as possible. Even this would be a nice place to be because then you can listen for footsteps and walk in. Freewalker is scanning the horizon, which makes a lot of sense. Just as likely to be north as west, so doing a quick double check, grabbing some extra meds. Very useful thing to know that. You can take out those crates and just get a little bit of extra loot. He's got 63 shotgun shots to deal with one player. Oh, he's looking forward to getting to the roof. He's found one. This is great from Freewalker. This is absolutely excellent. He reckons Rigger is somewhere over there, but there's no reason why he couldn't be up there somewhere. Could, for example, still be in this compound here. It's possible that a couple of minutes ago he will have seen Rigger. Ah, right now. S12K and the 4X. Let's go ahead and watch how unbelievably useless this is. Oh, I like this. Both players have to run to zone. This is so good. Freewalker has to go due north. Rigger has to go northeast. Rigger's actually closer to zone, so he could get in and defend from these bits here. The smoke grenade going off. That was from the M79, no doubt. Some long-range shots going on here, and Rigger is going to be the first to move. Strategic advantage, confuzzled commandos right now. Interesting. Now, does he want to take the building or does he want to stay on the edge of zone? He's taking the building at the moment. He's got a pump action and a double barrel, so he doesn't have an S12K. So what that means, Rigger wants short bursts of activity where he can hit 2 shots from the double barrel, for example, or a single shot from the pump and then get behind cover and reload. Whereas Freewalker, if he walks right up to someone, he doesn't mind unloading 10 shots to their face. The extended mag on the S12K, pretty delicious stuff. So there's options available. Freewalker coming in from the northeast. Oh no! Rigger got caught a little bit. Oh, he just moves into the window just as he goes prone. Oh! Didn't get seen. He's right there. Rigger did not see him. He knows he's there somewhere, but no idea where. That was tense. And when you have shotguns and when there's long grass, that's what happens. Freewalker opting for the roof play. Annoyingly, he's just outside where phase 6 is going to be as well. 20 seconds left to go before the zone contracts further. Rigger not wanting to give any sound cues away now. Almost on the edge of zone. Freewalker has to go into him. Jumping from roof to roof. Uh-oh, Rigger's seen. He's choosing not to go around the... Oh! That is huge! Decides not to go around the corner in the first instance, and Freewalker takes the opportunity. A triple jumping shot means he goes up to 7 kills for Bang Bang Chicken as a solo and wins game number 1. What an amazing play, and say hello to his boomstick indeed. Oh, wow. That was fun, folks. Oh, my goodness. GG. And that means, of course, we are going to be going into game number 2 now, but that was a very fun, very fast-paced first game. It's good to see a triumphant return of Paramo to the Custom Games roster. Let's go ahead and remind you of what we've got in store. If you're watching this stream going, I'd like to play, now's a great time to join, by the way. So say hello to my boomstick, was on Paramo. That was game number 1. Game number 2 is going to be pretty fun as well. That is on Sanhok, and the game mode is called Everything Explodes. Absolutely no prizes for guessing why. Here we go. You get Panzerfaust, you get grenades, you get C4, and of course Sanhok is uniquely extremely destructible. We're not completely heartless. We are going to give you, I think, the P92 as well for you to play with if you want. But really, this game mode is about exploding all of the things, and it's going to be fantastic to watch all of you do just that. Now, if you want to get into the game, TTV Jorisar, August 2025, now is a great time to get yourself into the game. The password is Let's Go, all capital letters. I'm going to put in a 6-minute countdown to game number 2, so let's go ahead and get ready. Folks, I will see you guys on the flip side. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're getting ready for game number 2 of tonight's PUBG Community Custom Games. How is it all going? My name is Jorisar. We've just had game number 1. That was an awful lot of fun. Let's go ahead and give you the games list. Game 1, of course, as you will recall, is called Say Hello to My Boomstick. And that, of course, was on Paramo FPP. We now have Everything Explodes, Sarnok TPP. What is Org will be Erangel FPP. We alternate first and third person as usual. Game 4 will be Desert Donut on Miramar. And then game number 5, our final game, will be Mad Max on Erangel. Free Walker in chat, mate, that was a game and a half from you. Wasn't that so unbelievably good? Well done, dude. That was so good. Let's give you guys the rules for game number 2 while we are here. It is called Everything Explodes. It's in Sarnok. Should be relatively straightforward to explain what's going on here. You get Panzerfaust, you get grenades. I mean, basically, go and explode all the things is kind of what we want you to do for game number 2. But Free Walker, honestly, that was fantastic. Unironically run shotgun on regulars. Yes, you're one of the chaos people. I like it. That's going to be great indeed. We are going to start the game in 30 seconds. So hopefully we get a bunch of folks in, but we are getting ready to smash start. How are you guys doing tonight, by the way? Where is everyone tuning in from? I should also point out, by the way, that with fewer people in the game, this is actually a great opportunity to win yourself some wonderful G-Coin prizes, because all you have to do to win one of up to 10 G-Coin prizes at the end of this weekend, you just need to type !giveaway in chat. But hang on, before you do, if you're a subscriber to the channel, easiest way to increase your chances of winning substantially, all you have to do is be a sub. It doesn't matter if you pay for the sub, it's a prime sub or a gifted sub. Literally doesn't matter. You get 6 entries instead of just the 1, right? So that's 5 extra entries, 6 times the chance of your name being drawn out of the hat for one of those G-Coin prizes after the end of the weekend. So I encourage you to do that. Make sure you smash that sub button and then hit !giveaway in the chat, and you will get 6 entries. The best thing is you don't even have to do anything. You don't have to respond on social media or anything like that. Because you're entering the giveaway via Twitch, I simply DM you on Twitch and I give you your prize. So you don't even have to do very much. Mwah, it's absolutely excellent. Highly recommend it. Very, very nice and easy. For now, though, we are getting ready to hop into game number 2. Oh, it looks like we are going to hop into game number 2 now. Brilliant. Game number 2. The password, remember, is Let's Go in all capital letters. So all you have to do is go into the PUBG PC client, go to TTV Jorisar August 2025, and make sure you type in Let's Go in all capital letters in the password box, and that gets you into this custom game. We are cracking on with game number 2. So Free Walker's asking, so pistols and things that explode. Yes, in fact, I think it's the P92 only. I think it's a P92. Jigglypuff is asking, do we have flare gun mode today? Not today. We don't have flare guns absolutely every month. It is quite common, though. I'd say like 50% of all our customs, we have a flare gun mode of some description. So it is quite common, but we do our best to mix up. We try not to have the same modes 2 months in a row if we can help it. Which means, of course, there's a good chance that we'll get a flare gun mode next time, to be fair. But no, these are absolutely fantastic. I hope you guys enjoy them. And we haven't been on Sarnok in a while as well. Let's go ahead and blow some things up, shall we? Welcome back. It's game number 2 of August's Community Custom Games. This one could be a quick one. It involves an awful lot of explosions as we fly over the beautiful skies of Sarnok. This absolutely is paradise, but the question is, paradise for who? Yes, you've got P92s if you want to use a pistol, but that's not really what we're interested in today, because you've got nades, you've got Panzerfausts, you've got frag grenades, you've got all of the things that explode. And because you've got all of the things that explode, we're on Sarnok, where things get exploded very, very frequently. Now, I will admit, boot camp, not too much that's exploding. And it does look like we have 2 teams going no, make that 3 teams going towards boot camp, which is a little bit frustrating. They're also very similar colors, which makes it even more awkward. Free Walker, the MVP from game number 1, I think it has to be said. did a tremendous job. Heading down south towards Sanmi. Completely and utterly reasonable. Meanwhile, we already have a potential fight. Pandemonium and Frostis has landed right next to another squad now. We can't see Leroy Satan. Let's go through the walls. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, there he is. Leroy Satan has 2 Panzerfausts and is waiting. So what do we do? Well, we've got walls in between us and the enemy. How do we get rid of the walls? We get rid of them with Panzerfaust, Jorah. That's how you do it. Yalla. Thinking about having a go. There we go. Yes, that's right. Let's get rid of a bit of the roof, shall we? We probably need to also get rid of the wall. Plenty of Panzerfausts available. Oh, no, never mind. Who needs that? Falls through the floor to his death. And Yala Kalarbo takes out Leroy Satan with an absolutely brutal shot. It took out the wall behind him. It took out the floor underneath him. And he fell through the floor to his death. Delightful. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first kill of the game. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. We have actually got 3 squads in boot camp. I cannot believe this. Oh, the tactical packs coming out. Patrick wants as many Panzerfausts as possible here. We see what we're doing. Saving it for later. Oh, I thought these walls couldn't necessarily be blown up, but I was wrong. Patrick is absolutely removing this building brick by brick. It's causing some issues for the locals. Oh, I'll tell you what though. 246 damage says, please get out of my sight. Atomical takes out Patrick with a direct hit. Difficult to argue against that, right? Solid aim. It's like this guy used to be, or still is actually, on the pro scene or something. Always good to have Atomical in. Strohut Junger is tempting fate with the long-range shots from the Happy Hopping Hippos. Let's go ahead and see where he's at. See Panzerfaust already taking out a lot of the walls in the houses he was in. Needs to go in and reload. This is getting relentless. It's worth continuing to shoot because there's less and less cover to hide behind, of course. Meds coming in, and it looks like it's going to be offensive. This is brutal. This, to be fair, is what lost Epoch and Atomical their lives in the last game, because they 2v1 rushed someone who took them out with 1 shot each from a shotgun. So we do have to be a little bit careful. Cover getting blown away now. Atomical systematically removing all of the walls. There you can see. There is no longer the other rock to hide behind. Epoch also getting a shot chucked at him. The wall on the floor underneath him is gone now as well. And this is a very, very fun back and forth. That hits the back fence. No harm done. So much damage done in boot camp. Wow. How did that take out bits of the ceiling? Atomical properly going for it there. And we might have Light Bite TV coming in to get a piece of this action. So many Panzerfausts have been used. Yes, indeed, chat. This is how Sanhok is supposed to be played. You don't get these tactical fights in PUBG esports, do you? This is an awful lot of fun. You can keep running from building to building, but sooner or later you're gonna run out of buildings, my friend. Yala weren't we watching him early on? Oh, hang on a second. Oh, this is bad. He's down and they're up. That can only mean one thing. Epoch, like shooting fish in a barrel, takes out the other rock. I don't know how many Panzerfausts have been shot, by the way, in boot camp, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, thank you very much for the sub, Alban. Appreciate it. I actually don't know why the alert is like that. I'm really surprised it took that format. Interesting. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Oh dear. Nimi Sabo may need to reposition here for the Molly Mercs. Walking into boot camp, not ideal. Oh, when there's a party two right there. Gets instantly taken down. Is that a self AED? No, he's got a teammate, but I don't think the teammate is anywhere close. Yeah, take a look at that. We have a small problem in terms of distance here. Not an awful lot that can be done. Although Karyoku is descending the hill. Thinking about lending some support to his teammate. They were being very mannered about it, but they did wait quite a while, to be fair. What is Karyoku going to do? Atomical finishing off Nimisabo with the P92 when no teammate was forthcoming. Do they see him? Could this be an opportunity? Oh, George Ladd going down to 2 Setka. Oh, he had the element of surprise. No, oh my god! No longer, he said, he becomes a crater as that tree gets absolutely blown to bits by Atomical. With him behind it, the Happy Hopping Hippos will exit bootcamp with 4 kills to their name. Incredible stuff. Pandemonium in the meanwhile. Take out C de Carlos. They've got 3 kills as well. They're doing very well with both players still alive. Got some lovely little craters to hide in as well. A beautiful skin. Very, very camouflaged. Sanok Panzerfaust skin there for Pandemonium. Let's go ahead and take a look where everyone else is. This could be fun. Wait. Is Baffish doing the... Are we doing a pacifist strat? Is that what's going on here? Because I see no Panzerfausts here. It does look like there's always one. Always one somewhere trying to win the game the pacifist way. I'm not sure Baffish is going to win this one, though, with so many explosions on offer. Big fight going on here. Oh my god, that's because they're right next to each other. Yala is so close. Needed to be very, very wary of using the Panzerfaust and killing himself. Lightbite TV does go down, though. An almost knock with a posthumous grenade. Very, very close. But he does get taken down. Anyone out in the blue? Doesn't look like it. South side looks very, very crowded. Red Hot Chili Chickens. They've got a kill to their name, and they're very close to several other teams. Looking pretty decent. If they keep rotating counterclockwise, they will eventually run into the Confuzzled Commandos and Rigger. Could be a thing here. We'll see if Rigger sees them coming. Oh, going with the crawling action as well. He's stalking Free Walker by the looks of things. I don't think he realizes there's anyone else particularly close. He's going to slowly get into zone. Doesn't want to get third-partied by anybody. There's a small problem there. Oh, I would have used a Panzerfaust for that, I think. P92 shots from Sniper. Alerting Rigger to the danger. Rigger just about gets away. George Ladd says, tree branch blocked 3 panzers. Yeah, exactly, because, you know, we model trees correctly in this game. What was that? Battlefield 6? Huh? What? Oh, that was way too high. Rigger's in trouble now. I think he's out of Panzerfaust. That's a beautiful grenade. That is an absolutely astounding grenade. Dusetka takes out Rigger as the Red Hot Chili Chickens move further into zone. Free Walker will be their next target. Nefarian, can we open 3 slots per team as we've got 1 more joining from my clan for match 3? I'm going to go with maybe. If we can get 30 people in the lobby, let's turn it up to trios. Because what we don't want to do is turn it up to like full squads or whatever and just have 5 squads fighting from the start of the game. You know what I mean? We have to balance it based on the number of people that join. Usually, though, we do get more people join as the night goes on. So I think it should be fine. But we have to play it by ear and we have to see what happens in the lobby, is all I'm saying. I would like that as well. I think that would be great. In the meantime, though, we have some action to focus on. Epoch and Atomical very, very close by. Atomical going with the P92 as the primary weapon here. There is a Panzerfaust choosing not to use it until now. Oh, dear. And that does get blocked either by the branch or by the tree. I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter. P92 coming in for the double. Epoch is down. I think down to the tune of the Free Walker. Atomical's been an absolute beast with the P92 and has somehow gotten 3 kills in a ridiculously short space of time. This is unbelievable stuff. That triple kill is delightful. Onto the other side of the circle now, though. Pandemonium. We're watching Frostis. His teammate Yala. Currently down, but not yet out. Looking for Umpfizer. Doesn't quite get it. Oh, he almost dies to the blue. He's holding a tactical pack. He needs a P92 instead. Doesn't get it. And he goes down. Final 4 teams now. Pandemonium eliminated. The Social Butterflies will live to fight another day. Ungwiser. He's a solo. Ultimate is down, and the P92 once again reigning supreme behind the other bear. That's right, there are 2 teams, one called behind the bear and the other called behind the other bear. That is a thing in this game. Atomical and Epoch now, the happy hopping hippos. They got 1v2'd in game number 1, but they are looking like they will be the favorites to take home the chicken dinner in game number 2. Let's wait and see. Is Baffish? Baffish is... Yes, Baffish is very much playing the no damage pacifist strategy. Top 3 looking like it might be a top 2 at this rate. Elements of surprise, so important in game modes like this. The number of explosions we have seen on this map is substantial. It looks like we might see 1 or 2 more before the end of this game. Chommy starting to get close to Epoch and Atomical. Hasn't quite seen them yet, though. .200 IQ is fittingly the team who's trying to win this without bullets. That would require 200 IQ. Chommy must surely hear the footsteps. He hasn't got a Panzerfaust available. It's pistols only. Atomical might have heard a footstep there. He has! Panzerfaust to the face. Thank you very much. It's a team of 2 with Panzerfausts and guns and bullets against a team of 1 breakdancing in a bush. Something tells me I know which way this game is going to go. I don't know, just get a funny feeling. I fully expect, by the way, for Atomical and Epoch to finish this game by punching. If random explosions kill Baffish, that would be amazing. We're running. That's a lot of frag grenades against a tree he wasn't at, but they're really not too far away. Oh, no. He knows. They know. Here we go. Cue the Betty Hill music. Baffish is on the run. Atomical and Epoch smell blood being herded into a fist fight. 2v1. Mate, when you don't pick up weapons, this is what happens. Phase 6, now constricting. There's soon gonna be nowhere to run. Oh, we've got the Panzerfaust. If he doesn't turn around and fight, we are threatening the Panzerfaust. Trying to block Baffish from getting away. decent frag. Oh, that's good enough. Must have been a punch from his teammate. The frag grenade cleans it up. The happy hopping hippos will take home the chicken dinner with 9 kills. A very, very impressive thing. In game number 2, everything explodes. Very nicely done. That was strong indeed, folks. Really, really well played to the happy hopping hippos. Can anyone stop them going into game number 3? I feel like they threatened to do that in game 1, but the shotgun nature of that really put a spanner in the works. Let's go ahead and remind you of what games have been played so far. We started off game number 1. Say hello to my boomstick, the shotgun game on Paramo. Then we had Everything Explodes on Sanok. And now we are going to What is Org? And you might be wondering, what is Org? Well, baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is Org? We are going to be playing with the Org to figure out exactly what kind of gun it is on game number 3. And that's going to be on Erangel. Whether you choose a red dot or a 6x, entirely and utterly up to you. This is going to be rather interesting indeed. Very keen to see what you folks are choosing to do with this. So I'm going to once again put ourselves onto a 6-minute break. When we come back from that 6-minute break, we'll be moving into game number 3. What is ARK? It's going to be great. I will see you guys in just a second. I didn't know I didn't put the music back up. I'm sorry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back and we're getting ready to hop into game number 3 of tonight's PUBG Community Custom Games. If you're watching the stream right now and you're going, hang on a second, I'd like to get a piece of this. I'd like to play. Go ahead and chuck your name in the hat. Join TTV Jarosar August 2025. The password is let's go. Quick reminder of what you have played so far. We started on Paramo. Say hello to my boomstick. After that, we went to Sanok for Everything Explodes. And then finally, now we are moving on to What is Org. Let's go ahead and give you the rule set. Oh, we might be changing the map. Oh, we are changing the map. To avoid double Erangel, we're actually moving to Tago. Just double checking that. Let me see. So here we go. It is very, very simple. You have the org and not much else going on. Should be relatively straightforward. Fusroda, yes, exactly. Love a good alternate video game rev. I feel like that's good for this game mode as well. Properly sort of like getting yourself powered up. It's going to be delightful. So this is game number 3 of 5. I hope you guys have been enjoying the broadcast so far. We do this every single month. Usually we do it on the first Friday of the month. So this particular month, we couldn't do that because I was at the Esports World Cup. Just coming back last week. I didn't really have time, unfortunately, to do my normal streams at the start of the month as well. So we've had to postpone that by a week. But in September, I think we're going to be here on Saturday, the 6th of September, I want to say. So that's going to be coming back, which is delightful. Make sure to tell your friends about this stream. I think that's really the most important thing. The first Friday of every month, we have custom games live on the channel. It's completely free to play. We've got G-Coin prizes to give away as well. And your games will be cast and streamed. All good fun. Should remind you as well that if you are a subscriber to the channel, whether it is a paid sub, a gifted sub, or a prime sub, it literally doesn't matter. You get 6 entries into the raffle instead of just the 1 for winning that amazing G-Coin prize after the weekend. And if you're the winner, it will be DM'd directly to your inbox. You don't even have to do anything. It's absolutely fantastic. Guys, you've got about 30 seconds left before we start game number 3. Please get ready. We are about to crack on. Hopefully you're all having a lovely evening as well. Where's everyone playing from? What's going on tonight? Let me know. Tell me in chat, because after the game starts, obviously, I will be focusing on observing. Would love to know where y'all are at. Ziggy PUBG, exclamation mark, join in. Oh, might be a bit late for this one now. We have got 2 more game modes after this one, though, to be fair. And you can the details for joining are above my head on the stream. So let's go ahead and go. think we've waited long enough. Game number 3 is about to begin. We have swapped it to Tago so that we don't get double Erangel, which is beautiful. Oh, nice. BC. Playing from Canada. So it's like, I want to say it's like late morning or lunchtime for you then, Free Walker? Does that sound about right? Nice little, some nice morning games. Noon. Excellent. Just chilling out, relaxing, getting into the groove on a Saturday. Love to see it. Hang on a second. Australia here. Whoa! So we've got noon. Jeez. We've got noon in one place and probably noon 3 weeks later in the other. That's about as far away from each other as you can get. Vancouver in Australia. Strong stuff. 9 p.m. in Hungary. Good to see you, Kojesus. People from all over the place. Custom games that unite everyone. That's what we like to see. Exactly, Para. You should tell us, what's the future like? Have we got any tips on the lottery or anything like that? The power is in your hands right now. Beer time in Grantham. Is it ever not beer time in Grantham? Question mark. I've got questions about that. I don't know. Where actually is Grantham? Like, I know of Grantham, but I wouldn't be able to tell you where in the UK it is. Which is slightly embarrassing. I feel like I should know. Oh, east of Nottingham. Okay, so like, does that count as East Midlands or is that still Midlands? I don't know. If it's east of Nottingham, I feel like it should be East Midlands. East Midlands, okay. You never know. Sometimes people are funny with these things. They go, no, we're still west. Why? Because we're west of Norfolk, so. I don't argue. I just accept. Folks, let's go ahead and get into game number 3. This is going to be good. See that plane off in the distance? It's full of victims. This is going to be absolutely delightful. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to game number 3 of tonight's Community Custom Games. I am Jarasar. We are taking to the skies over Tago. And we are playing What is Og? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. There's going to be a lot of hurting in this game, though. I guarantee it. So there's been a little bit of a meme over the last couple of months. Plenty of people in the plane, in the lobby, and beyond asking ourselves, what is AUG? Is an AUG a shotgun? Is it an SMG? Is it a sniper? Today, the AUG is everything. Absolutely everything. Ultra 404, can anything be done with... Yes, something can be done, actually. We should be able to help you identify what's going on, what's happening in the plane. If we can narrow that down, we will make sure that if anyone is being inappropriate in-game, we will ban them from customs. Patrick and Dell should be around a little bit later. And Cassie, if she's around as well, will be able to help with that. So please be vocal about it. We will try and sort that out. Thank you very much. Right. Dino Crackers, just the one player here. Karaoke. Nice and chilled out to begin with. Do we have any hot drops? It does. Ooh, Kangnung has 2 squads. All enjoying the delights of the AUG here. The potatoes. We've got 60 eggs, hog dogs, and Free Walker. That's a really weird sort of combination. From a recipe point of view, Free Walker does not really want to be messing with that. Goes down to 6 HP. Ducks away so he can heal. Chomi Sakuras and Fantalol on the other side. They represent the social butterflies. They are the 2 squads that have landed Kangnung. Are they going to be fighting each other? Or are they happy to loot up and loot away from each other to look for a way into the next circle? At the moment, it looks like they're holding station. We've got a coupe over there, which isn't particularly useful. A port truck there, but that's within sight of the enemy. Oh, 2 coupes. 2 coupes is enough to get away. We'll see if the social butterflies end up doing that. Sakura just needs to continue to loot east, and I feel like they should just about get away with that. Do we have multiple people in Hosan? We do not. Let's break out of the building to figure out what's going on there. It's Free Walker once again. Very much the vanguard. And it looks like Chomi on the roof is the intended target. What an absolutely tremendous grenade. And the potatoes get their first knock courtesy of Free Walker. That was beautiful. Where's that second nade going? Bounces off the far building. Doesn't actually get any purchase. Free Walker pushing up. He's actually in the wrong building, which I believe should allow Sakuras to get the revive up. Very, very intense start to this fight. The potatoes have definitely managed to get some ground. 60 eggs. Almost knocking Fanta, but not quite. Ooh. Difficult situation to be in for the social butterflies. They need to regroup. 60 eggs down to 2 HP himself, and crucially down to 22 bullets. I think that's important right now. Down to 4 bullets, but he does get Fanta. Oh my goodness! How does that frag grenade not knock 60 eggs? The potatoes and their survivability is absolutely monstrous in this game. Sakura's now trading HP for time, essentially. And we've got a potato right on top of him as well. Free Walker wants any excuse, but I don't think he can drop down and shoot as he goes down. That would be quite the impressive play. They managed to get Fantalol back up. The social butterflies hanging on here by the skin of their teeth, but hanging on they are. And where there's a will, there's a way. Free Walker gets one. It's Chomi who goes down once again, spotting Free Walker on the top of the building, but a little bit too late. And here comes the push. Not sure what he heard there. Picking up the gas can. That'll be interesting. Fantalol and Chomi both going down. That's Hog Dogs there, taking them both. Just the one hero left. Sakuras, what can we do? Gets one. Out the window, Free Walker manages to get Sakuras. And they get the revive as well. The potatoes will survive with all 3 members of their team alive. 60 eggs will get revived. However, they are very much outside of zone now from Kang Neung, and they're going to have to get in ASAP. Bandage Kings in the meanwhile. In zone. Doesn't look like they're going into any sort of hotspot just yet, so that's fine. Well, I forgot the red zone existed here. Hopping hippos! Well, they were happy hopping hippos. They might still be happy, but they're definitely not hopping. Look, ma, I'm FAMAS. Hot and Spicy getting credit for 3 of those kills there. As they move further in. If the red zone takes them out now, I'm going to laugh so hard. Should just about be okay. In the meantime, we have the Bushwookies. You don't want to have to deal with those poles, mate. They're strong. They do not give way. Patrick of My Little Pony up ahead of them. Won't get much purchase there with that sort of ramp. Oh, God. And Orcreasy, unfortunately, he's going to have to get a lift from a teammate. Patrick does make it out, you can see, in the pony there. So that should be all well and good. Wow, more red zones. Oh, wow, this circle is rough. Check this out. 60% water. Salty. Presumably taking a break from all the pro PUBG-ness to take on Bang Bang Chicken and then My Little Pony in that order. Oh dear, the Molly Mercs are in a glider. And that can only spell trouble. In a game where everyone has augs, there's going to be a lot of bullets going their way. Go on, Critically. We need at least 1 knock from the glider. We believe in you. Unfortunately, there are at least 3 different people shooting the glider, so the numbers don't look that great for them right now. Oh, Baffish. Oh, Baffish. Is Baffish going to be second in this game as well? I don't know. So there's one. Yala of behind the bear. See, there's behind the bear and behind the other bear. I told you those two teams existed. Taking some pot shots against Lightbite. Not getting anything to convert just yet. We are still trying. And the other rock are trying to dissuade anybody else. I believe those are the bush Wookiees. Yes, they are. I'm getting anywhere close to them. Car taking a lot of damage, but the players are looking okay, to their credit. They are looking fine. Oh, I'll tell you what's not looking fine. Behind the bear, running into Bang Bang Chicken. Oh, they spot them at the last second. Good spot, mate. That would have been a bad idea. Off to look for a different home. Lightbite's also going to have some trouble. We've got plenty of people here struggling to find a decent compound for them to live in. Karyoku, though, no such issues. Dino Cracker's here, looking for people to snipe out from the sky. Oh, misses behind the bear by just a bit. Sees My Little Pony. But he's actually got 3 people right in front of him that would be rather annoyed if they started getting shot at by a silenced org in the sky. I think he just spotted... Yeah, he just spotted them. He's going to have to get back into the driver's seat, though, to pick up a bit more speed. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? We're in trouble now. Glider has glided for a very long time. It must sure... Is it not smoking? I can't believe it's not smoking. Second glider as well. That looks like it is trick or shoot. Oh. And that glider's not having a great day. Karyoku. Currently gliding towards a crash landing. Oh, never mind. Oh! Well. No longer. Hot and spicy. Headshots him straight out. Look, mine Famas up to 7 kills. Lightbite TV getting absolutely peppered by Hot and Spicy. Pun very much intended. 6x on the org there. Is doing a tremendous amount of damage. Not quite enough to absolutely pick it off. But Epoch will comfortably take the point. Again, doing tremendously well. Bandage Kings here. Co-ultimate. Very close by. Manages to tag Epoch several times down to 24 HP. Not quite dead. Ungwazer going away, though, in the car there, which I'm a little bit surprised about. Good tags against Atomical. They're beautiful tags. That's the second one. Unfortunately, the teammates are there to help pick up, and Epoch with the headshot will take out Ungwazer, and with that, the Bandage Kings. Look, I'm Famas absolutely caning it right now. Let's see what they can do against the other rock. Doesn't look like they're going to be moving in anytime soon. Red zone right in the middle. Plenty of players just holding out together with their squad. I think that's what you have to do at this position. Not seeing too much here so far. Wanting to know if they can aggress into Bang Bang Chicken. They should have spotted Shibsy. Oh no. Oh no. It's the sneaky glider play. It's the silent glider play. Is this gonna work? We gonna pick up some kills from this? I think we might. Okay. That's the... that is very, very much not stealthy. Sun coming back in. Oh my goodness, what a delightful grenade. VLC goes down. The fight is definitely not over. Bang Bang Chicken are struggling right now because they are getting sandwiched. Krenkike trying to fight back, and we actually have Tronal Dump taking out a member of the other team. Particularly useful. The other rock eliminated by Lookma. Famas. Atomical starting to get on the board properly. 5 kills to his name. They are taking names right now. But the west side of the circle is absolute carnage. Looks like VLC is getting revived, which means Bang Bang Chicken will be up to 3 members strong. Is it just Tronal Dump standing in their way? It looks like it might be, you know. Looks like it might be. What's going on? Is that a mortar? Oh, no. Never mind. That's emergency cover. No one there, though. Bang Bang Chicken. Up to 3 players left alive again. Looking pretty strong indeed. Baffish of the Confuzzled Commandos. Playing the pacifist approach. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, no. That's a tire shot out. You don't want that. Or do you? Atomical's going, is there anyone in this car? Maybe not. Oh dear. Maybe not. Not anymore, that's for sure. Baffish gets absolutely cooked by Lookma. I'm Famas. The game is definitely theirs to lose now. 14 kills and counting. That's a tire gone. We basically need the server to gang up on them at this point. But we'd love to see it. We would love to see it. I'm going to try and get over there with 3 tires themselves. They, to be fair, they're not sitting back. They're very happy to chase as many people as they need to. Tronal Dump thinking about it. Gets 1. Oh, nearly gets 2. Hot and Spicy getting taken out of the vehicle. Atomical needing to defend. Opportunity now for Bang Bang Chicken to push in. VLC gets knocked. That's a second knock at the very least. Krenkike and Shibsy very much still alive here. Atomical gets knocked too. That's a great nade. That's an absolutely beautiful nade. Epoch is the only player left up now for Lookma. I'm Famas. And that car is about to blow. 15 kills and counting. Is it going to stop here? 23 hit points. Needs the smokes on the car. Needs to get into cover. Manages to duck into the crater. And Epoch somehow survives. Krenkike and Bang Bang Chicken are absolutely cleaning up. Oh me, oh my. The question is where we go from here. Epoch very much still alive. Krenkike into the vehicles. Behind the bear. Some long range shots against the potatoes. We mustn't forget about them. They were very, very strong earlier in the game. They could have just been staying out of everyone's way. Leroy Satan. That's a Molotov, but where's it going? Where is it going? Whoa, we got the double sub music. Hello and thank you. That is Nefarian. Resubscribing for 3 months. Lovely to have you back as always, buddy. And thank you so, so much. That car is going nowhere fast. You could say it's Hot Wheels. Excuse me, sir. You can't park there. Free Walker taking shots at... That is behind the bear. Where do we go from here is the question. Rigger could be playing spoiler. Now, wouldn't that be interesting? play spoiler to the potatoes here. Who's he got in front of him? 60 eggs is the closest player. Difficult to not mistake those fins and shorts. And actually, from phase 5, they're going to have to get up off of this rock. Bang Bang Chicken behind the bear. Having a proper ding-dong at the moment. Chibsy and Krinkike. Back up after Krinkike got knocked. They need to find a way to get to that bus shelter. In fact, Epoch might be the entrance of them. No, Epoch actually turning on Bang Bang Chicken here. Very, very loud AUG. Behind the door. Oh, that is a beautiful shot off the yellow. I'm actually a little bit surprised it wasn't a headshot. That's a grenade! Two different teams taking out Epoch right now. Leroy Satan does get eliminated. That's by Free Walker. So the potatoes now have freedom of the north side of the circle. Epoch gets taken out by a second beautiful nade from Krinkike. So Lukma and Famas are now out of the game. They had a crazy kill count, but that's where it's going to stay, at least for now. Porter truck getting used. Bright pink smoke. Love to see it. Bang Bang Chicken choosing to reposition. Let's see how well they do that. They're going to have to survive this gauntlet. Doesn't look like behind the bear is going to give them too much trouble. Well, they have to be a little bit wary with the drive. That's fantastic. Look, they've got high ground. They've got solid ground cover. I don't think that vehicle will last, but they've got the vehicle. Potatoes must see them, right? Oh, no, they don't, but they do now. 60 eggs down to 14 HP. Just about survives. They need a way of getting into circle. I have to say this rotation from Bang Bang Chicken has been absolutely fantastic. Behind the bear. They're in the circle as well. Very much on the south side. All three of these squads looking like they are doing pretty decently. Free Walker! Not quite. Not quite, unfortunately. Ziggy Man will get that, and as a result, Bang Bang Chicken eliminated. It's a 3v2. 3 players from behind the bear, 2 players from potatoes, 60 eggs and hog dogs. Behind the bear have the high ground. Behind the bear. Do they have the better circle positioning? I'm not sure they do. Both teams have to get in. So, you know, I would say they do. They've got the easier route into circle. Let's put it that way. Flashbang coming out. Yala wanting to make the most of this. What have we got? Well, we know which rock they're behind. Problem is there's no Molotov and there's no frag grenade up there for Yala. Frost is properly going at it. Fantastic spray. It's not quite enough. Both of them go down. Frag grenades coming in from Ziggy Man. Trying for the off angle. That's actually a really good grenade. It's just very, very slightly short. Ziggy Man with the hero play. Gets one. Doesn't quite get 2. Hog dogs. Last player alive. That's beautiful stuff. Puts him into the path of Frostis and his teammates. And behind the bear will take home the chicken dinner in game number 3. What is AUG of tonight's PUBG Community Custom Games? GG! Well, that was most delightful, folks. What is AUG? Have we answered the question? Is the AUG a DMR? Is it an AR? Are we using it as an SMG? Are we just single tapping? Are we treating it as a bolt action? I'm not sure. We've answered the question. What is AUG? We might have to revisit this question at a later date. We'll have to wait and see. Folks, that was game number 3 of 5 of tonight's PUBG Community Custom Games. Let's go ahead and take a look at what else is in store. Game 1 was Say Hello to My Boomstick. Game 2, Everything Explodes. That's Paramo and Sarnok, respectively. Game number 3, which you just saw, was What is AUG on Erangel. And now we move into game number 4, which is Desert Donut. Let's go ahead and show you the rules to game number 4. It should be relatively straightforward. It's a blue zone within a blue zone, hence donut mode. It's normal spawns, and we're going to be playing on Miramar. So I look forward to seeing all of you fine folks there. Shouldn't be too difficult. One thing you have to note, I suppose, is that you can't just land in the middle of the zone and keep moving in. The game mode sort of forces you to be on the edge of the zone, and you just keep moving with each phase. So it's a little different to getting a really good spot in the middle of the circle, which is basically impossible until the final circle in this game mode. We're going to go on a 6-minute break. When we come back from said 6-minute break, ladies and gentlemen, we will be going into game number 4. Just as a reminder, though, we have a PUBG G-Coin giveaway tonight, and all you have to do to enter is hit !giveaway. But if you are a subscriber to the channel, whether it's a paid sub, a gifted sub, or a prime sub, it literally doesn't matter. As long as you're a subscriber to the channel, you don't just get 1 entry into the raffle, you get 6. So 5 more entries, 6 times as likely your name to pop up at the end of the weekend when we pull those wonderful G-Coin raffle winners out of the hat. So best of luck to you. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in 6 minutes for game number 4. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are about to get started with game number 4 of 5. Tonight's PUBG Community Custom Games. You've got 1 minute left to join the game before we start. TCV Jarisar, August 2025. The password is let's go in capital letters. Come on, get your friends in. Let's get people into this game. Let's absolutely send it wild. Tendo, thank you so much. Production value on your streams are always top notch. Hopefully the energy can match the production value because we are about to go into game number 4. Let's go ahead and show you guys what to expect in this game mode. It is Desert Donut. For those of you who haven't played Desert Donut before, it's relatively straightforward. The zone is circular, but there's also an inner blue zone, which makes it extremely difficult to actually work out whether it is possible to just jam somewhere in the center and wait. You basically can't do that in this game mode. You have to sort of go around the edge of the zone and keep moving as the zone continues to push in. So that's what's tricky about this game. It should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun. Tendo, are you in this game? Are you watching or are you playing tonight? Let me know. I don't see you so far. At least I don't think I see you so far. We will wait and see. We're actually up to 4-player squads now as well. So if you guys want to bring your squad in, now's the time to go ahead and get into it. We're going to be starting the game in 30 seconds, I think. We're going to be getting ready. Just watching today, sadly. That's okay. We are typically on the first Saturday of every month, by the way. I know it's not the first Saturday of the month this month, and that's because I was at the Esports World Cup. So I was unable to have the stream on the regular week. We go back to our normal time, though, in September. So Saturday, the 6th of September. Will be when that happens again. I thought we would be confined to the Esper Donut arenas. No, don't worry. We're all good. We are all good. All right, folks, let's go ahead and start the game. Looking forward to it, folks. I hope you are all looking forward to this as well. This is game number 4 of 5. If you're watching this and you're thinking, bit too late for me to join this one. Oh, well, I'll disappear. Hang on a second. There is another game after this. So make sure to stick around, watch the stream. When this game ends, there's a 6-minute gap between this game and the last game, and that's when you get in. And game number 5 tonight is Mad Max. You're not going to want to miss this. It is so much fun. Mad Max is always so good. So I strongly recommend that you guys join in for Mad Max. Righty-ho. I think we are about to get started. Yes, we are. We have started the game. Absolutely delicious stuff. So people are joining from all over. We had people from Canada, people from Australia, people from Europe. I'm going to be getting dinner after this. I want to know, what are you having for lunch? What are you having for dinner? Is it breakfast where you are? Tell me what food you're having today. Give me some inspiration. Maybe I want to order something delicious. Let me know. Get me hungry, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Right, we're in game. We'll be starting very shortly. How is everyone? Sass, I love your wall. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The lights can go any color. It's delightful. I think I need to change them with the app. But RGB, herp derp. I've only got until my daughter wakes up from her nap, so let's make this a quick one. Looking forward to game 5. Yes, Hog Dogs, let's go. Mad Max game 5 is wonderful. I hope your daughter has a restful and long nap. Put my tea in Discord. Your tea? What do you mean your tea? Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, strong. Oh, that's good. That's a proper burger. You've got more chips than burger, though. Don't you want a burger and chips? That photograph very much looks like chips and burger at this point. Anyway, let's continue this discussion in-game, because we're about to get started with game number 4. Welcome to Desert Donut. It's game number 4 of tonight's PUBG Community Custom Games. My name is Jarisar, and I cannot wait to bring this absolutely delightful action to all of you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Miramar brings everyone today. There we go. That's the inner blue zone. You can't just land in the middle of the blue zone and be done with it, because you would take damage. Exactly. Having a burger with his chips. definitely what it felt like there. So if you land in the middle of the zone, you will take the next zone's worth of damage. Now, you can get away with doing that now because it's phase 1. It probably doesn't do very much damage. In fact, there's a lot of people jumping out of the plane in the inner blue zone, which I'm a little bit surprised about. Baffish, of course. In the game to play the pacifist approach. Very much here to try and get to second place without any violence whatsoever. Be interesting to see how Baffish does. In the meantime, we have got squads going San Martin. Already down to 77, 76 hit points. Is this just a massive blunder for the Happy Hopping Hippos? Remember, this is phase 2's worth of damage in the middle of the zone here. So they're going to be thinking, hang on a second, this doesn't seem particularly helpful right now. Very, very dangerous if you want to do this. It is normal damage, but whenever you have the donut mode like this, the outside blue circle, so the one out here, is normal damage, and the inside blue circle is the next zone's worth of damage. So it always feels like the inner blue zone hurts more, because it does hurt more. And that makes it really quite tricky. You've got 2 squads in San Martin. Dave from accounting. Oh no, I beg your pardon. This is Los Leones. Very much Los Leones. And behind the other bear. Good. So these are very, very sensible teams who are not inside the blue zone. As opposed to these folks who are very much inside the blue zone. We've got 1. Yeah, just the 1 team there in Hacienda. 2 teams. 3 teams. 4 teams inside the blue zone. By the time this gets to phase 3 or 4, they are going to regret that, I think. That's going to be my prediction. Hog Dog's getting absolutely lasered. Hot and Spicy Anatomical both rushing to him early on. I'm not sure there's much can be done to save Hog Dogs there, unfortunately. Egg spots Atomical, gets 2 tags, but not enough for the knock. 60 eggs, though, will then get a headshot, and suddenly it's 1-1. Hang on a second. Krinkike incredibly split. Oh, no! Hot and Spicy here to get things done. I thought shotgun mode was game number 1. What's going on there? He's got the bullet loops on there and everything. He's absolutely going for it. And Dave from accounting eliminated off the back of Hot and Spicy's unbelievable push. A vector and a shotgun. Why not? That strikes fear into the hearts of most teams, to be fair, if you are right up in their face. So there we go. Baffish again. What? More parachuting? Yeah, sure. Why not? Is there anybody water treatment? It doesn't look like it. Got Rigger behind him. But that's all that matters right now. We are good to go. Mini water treatment. Looking all good. Let's go and take a look on the east side of the room and see who is here. Patrick, thank you so much. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Coming back. 3-month sub there from Patrick. Cheers, mate. And thank you so much for your help in putting these wonderful games together as well. Truly, absolutely. It turns out I had Prime on. Well, there you go. Costs absolutely nothing as a result. Get all the subs. Exactly. More teams in the middle of the zone. Very happy to continue tanking damage. In 30 seconds, phase 1 moves down and we get to see where phase 2 will be. Co-ultimate of the Keyboard Warriors. Spotting some potential opponents off in the distance. Actually, does he even have a helmet on? Getting shot at from quite a lot of directions, though. You've got a squad there who I think is behind the tree. Oh, no, it's 2 halves of the same squad. That's right. Nefarian and Fightback. with the K9 could potentially be dangerous there as well. Oh, that's so close. I swear that should have been a headshot. Got him. And Co-Ultimate is struggling now. Unwiser needs a smoke, realistically. Or 3, if I'm honest. That smoke is slightly short. Might work. Can Co-Ultimate crawl into it? Oh no, that doesn't work at all. Carrying back into the smoke will, though. Second smoke almost certainly needed. I would be putting the second smoke down right now. Unquaza actually gets hit twice. He's going to continue with the revive. Hold station. We desperately need that smoke now. There we go. Has been put out. Just in time to heal. Co-Ultimate is still 1 hit away from going down himself, but just about gets that back up. What are they going to do from here? Spoiler alert, guys. Unless you have 20,000 smokes, you might not be surviving this. Dell's driving school eliminated. Next zone, by the way, has popped out. Patrick, Tronald, and My Little Prony are going to be taking zone 3's worth of damage now. Oh! There was a bicycle. Oh, it was just a bicycle, so he needed to go far enough to try and get a vehicle. Co-Ultimate has to find a way to stay alive until another vehicle can be grabbed. There's a truck. There's a truck. It is possible. Oh, the keyboard warrior is going to survive this. Co-Ultimate down to about 30 HP. Shipsy takes him out. I think that was with the SLR. And suddenly we are right back into uncertain territory. Yes, you can stop and... Oh, no, it doesn't matter. There's no point stopping for your teammate now. If you grab the meds... I'm worried about the tires. I'm not worried about your life. Are the tires going to go? The front left very close to going. But Unwiser managing to make it away. Sadly, we'll have to complete the rest of this game as a solo. Don't think Patrick particularly liked the damage being done now in the middle. It is definitely a hit point a second. It is going to start seriously hurting. Exactly right, folks. Positioning so much harder in this game mode than in a normal game. You cannot just land center and hope everything's okay. My Little Prony are trying to do exactly that, though, to be fair. They have been in the center for a while. I think they'll be fine until the middle of zone 3. After that, though, they're going to seriously struggle. We have a kerfuffle going on here. Purple smokes. Purple team, purple smokes. Love it. Fighting against the happy hopping hippos, who very much have the high ground here. Cedar, Carlos, and Solalzi. Carlos who gets the first hit. And Ziggy Man goes down. Some good pre-firing there from Carlos, knowing that his opponent was above him. Ooh. Agresta with a delicious hit from a bolt. Unfortunately, 1v2. Unless you make both bullets headshots, that's going to be tricky to deal with. Very tricky to deal with indeed. Needs to find a way to knock one and hopefully finish the other. And Teflon Husk, unfortunately, has gone down as well. Confuzzled for the 51-month resub. That's over 4 years. Pretty sure that makes us married or something. Thank you so much, Fuzz. I hope you're feeling better. Do ping us later. Let us know how you're getting on. We hope you are doing well, my friend. We really do. Happy hopping hippos, though. Doing significantly less well, I have to say. Little bit of a problem. Behind the other bear, deciding to do some work. Okay, that's the fight here. What have we got over there? Behind the other bear. How many of them? Oh, it's only Atomical left. Hot and Spicy. Getting revived, but they're going to have to show up with 2. This team, obviously, are fragging out, but at the same time, they've been getting into so many fights. It's actually been really tough for them to win any games. Just because they're trying to fight the whole server at once. And I love them for it. Do not get me wrong. I absolutely love them for it. All right. So VLC here, looking for red hot chili chickens. Not seeing them yet, but he knows that they're in the warehouse somewhere. That's going to be a good start. I think Jin spotted him. Oh, if he didn't before, he did now. He needs to get to the car so he can leave. He has got the jammer pack. Doesn't block bullet damage, though, and that's a... Oh, no. That's what he couldn't afford to do. Really good grenade. Really good grenade. He could not afford for the tire to go out on that vehicle, and as a result, Jinrin will take him out behind the bay, eliminated. Now into our top 10 teams. Epoch is back for... Oh, no. Behind the other bearer, back to full strength. That's a scary concept. We've got the comeback mechanic now, and that could prove to be really strong indeed. Look up. Nefaria needs to look up. He's like, hang on a second, what's happening here? Behind the tree now, getting aggressed into. Do they know Atomical's there? Whoa! Before he does now, gets one, needs to get the second. Nefarian gets spotted by Hot and Spicy. What's the rest of behind the tree going to do? Here comes Fight Back. Fight Back in the distance, 2v1. Atomical gets one. Is Hot and Spicy going to get the other? Oh my god, Fight Back. The sole survivor gets absolutely deleted out of the driver's seat there. And behind the other bit, they came so close to their entire team dying, and now they've just done a team wipe. Insane. Actually insane. Holy moly. All right. Here we go. Jinrin and the Red Hot Chili Chickens. Looking okay as a duo. My Little Prony very close to Roadkill, who have the high ground here. This is big. I don't think Critic Queen has seen where Cedar Carlos is. I was going to say there was the possibility of being surprised. Cedar Carlos still hasn't been spotted. Oh! That could have been so good. Needs perfect cooking on this one. Has he got it? He has! The Carlos takes it. We're not done yet, though. Critic Queen still alive, and the sandstorm has started, and they're in phase 5. Oh dear god, this is actual chaos. Actually ridiculous. Critic Queen manages to get into zone. Cedar Carlos and Sololzi also in just about. No one in the middle zone now, because frankly, that would be death on wheels. Go on, Baffish. We have Leroy Satan chucking mortars at the Red Hot Chili Chickens right now. You know what? I have to say, those shots are not bad. They are not bad at all. But they do not get the knocks that he's looking for. And so, sadly, we don't get a mortar knock in this game, at least not yet. Let's see what Criticui could do. 2 kills so far, playing on as a solo, right next to the Red Hot Chili Chickens. Kentama, oh, gets knocked in Atomical. This could be an opportunity. It is an opportunity. Criticui with a decent enough bit of splash from the M4. I have to say, first couple of shots in the spray didn't work. However, managed to get a headshot then. And that changed absolutely everything. Woo! Hot and Spicy says absolutely not. Behind the Other Bear want this victory. They've been knocking on the door of a chicken dinner for quite a while, and they keep getting pegged down. So I do not blame them for this at all. Hot and Spicy going for the crate. Takes a level 3. Oh no, an AWM. How much more disgusting can this get? Behind the Other Bear has got to be favorite to win this game now, right? Got to be. Atomical. Oh dear. Bleeding out with no team nearby though, so they're gonna have to do it as a trio. Chris the Killer, what service is this? This is just PUBG PC. It's hosted from EU, but in theory, anyone can join. Sololzi's asking some questions. Oh, yeah. Hot and Spicy's providing some answers. Unfortunately, there's absolutely no way to guard against zero cover. And that's exactly what happened just now. Are we going to have enough time to get there? It looks like we are. 46 seconds and counting. Behind the Other Bear now down to a duo. Krinkike and Epoch. You can see are over here on the east side of the circle. They appear to be gatekeeping Leroy Satan, who's just kind of chilling out right now. But we need to think about how we're going to rotate it. That is a very long way to go, guys. That is rough. That is actually rough. Needs to move. 10 seconds left to go. We're going to stay on Leroy here just to see what happens. Has to move now. No choice. And here we go. Epoch absolutely nailing those shots. 6 HP left to go. He has got a blue zone backpack, but look how much damage that's being done. Epoch takes him out. Krankike and Epoch. Wow, 19 kills and counting for Behind the Other Bear. They are only a duo though. Struggling. Will they make it to the end of this game alive? We've still got Team Roadkill, who are doing so well. Baffish, of course. Frustrating everyone. Rigger's been spotted by Tronald. DBS is... Ooh! Level 3 gear, DBS. Tronald is not here to play around. That's looking delightful. We've got more crate action coming here for Tronald. Why do we need more? I don't know. But it's landed right here and there's another DBS. Because why not? For when one just isn't enough. Tronald looking for enemies as the zone continues to close in. Moves straight in and Baffish is behind him. Fortunately, Tronald doesn't have to worry about a backstab from Baffish. Krinkike and Epoch struggling a bit now. It's Cedar Carlos versus Krinkike. I think, did he just get taken out? He did just get taken out. So it's the final 4 teams. And unfortunately, Roadkill is going to make it 3 almost instantly. Tronald. Oh, Tronald could win this game. Baffish, our pacifist player, is very much in the weeds near him, which means Rigger is the last hope. For all intents and purposes, this is a 1v1, Rigger versus Tronald to win the game. No pressure. Absolutely no pressure, don't worry about it. Where are we going to go? Baffish, how close can he get to Tronald as well? In the nearest bush. Tronald has no idea. You can just about see them. Even then, it's a struggle. Either side of the central blue zone. Rigger and Tronald opting to move in. Molotov, not too bad. Both players understand. Oh dear. Tronald, I think, caught a glimpse of Rigger moving down. Not moving quite fast enough to prevent Rigger from coming up here. First couple of shots going the way of Rigger. Does he get it? He just about does. With a headshot in the penultimate, the level 3 legends will take home the chicken dinner. Rigger somehow manages to get that across the line. That was so close. Both of them were one hit behind the other bear with 20 kills. An incredible honorary mention. But it's Rigger who takes home the chicken dinner here in game number 4 with the mutant of all guns. Would you check that out? Well, that is not one I saw coming. I did not think the final bullets in that game would be shot by a mutant. I did not think that after swinging around with the DMR and getting some shots off, the mutant would still win. But it did. Let's go, Rigger, and we take home the chicken dinner. Righty-ho, folks, that means 4 of our 5 games are done, and we've only got 1 game left. Let's remind you of what has happened. Say hello to my boomstick was game number 1. Everything Explodes was game number 2. And then What is Org was our game number 3. Desert Donut, game 4 on Miramar. And finally, we have Mad Max on Erangel. This is going to be so much fun, guys. I really hope you guys will all join us for Mad Max. We're doing a 6.5-minute countdown to get us into this final game. It's going to be delicious. Enjoy, and I will see you guys in just a bit. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are about to get started with game number 5 of tonight's PUBG community custom games. First of all, I want to ask a question. It's Mad Max. What team sizes do we want? Do we really want to go for 4-person teams? Do we not want this as duos or something? How are we feeling? Patrick, admin Patrick, do we think we want full squads? I feel like duos or even singles would be better, but I don't want to do stuff that the rest of the stream doesn't want, so talk to me. I feel like duo genuinely works best because if their squads of 4, they can pair up. But also solos actually work really well. Oh goodness, we've got suggestions all over the place. We thinking squads? I don't mind trying squads. In fact, the only person I haven't heard from is Patrick. Patrick, where are you? What are we thinking? 4-man would be crazy. Baffish says dance naked. Baffish, how are you? Good to see Baffish in the chat. Baffish, you incredible, incredible player. We think 4-man is going to be chaotic. You know what? I don't mind chaos. If we're going to go all in, then let's go all in. I'm still waiting for Patrick to give me any sort of message, by the way. Because we should probably start the game, in a second. Let's double check. It looks like... Yeah, it looks like... Okay, we're going to go crazy. Let me explain to all of you who are listening to the stream now what we're doing in this final game mode. This is extremely important. After you get out from the plane, right? When the timer to phase 1 reaches 1 minute, Patrick is going to spawn a car for everyone. You need to be outside. If you are in the middle of an apartment block, this is obviously not going to work. Okay? It is very important that everyone is outside when the timer to phase 1 reaches 1 minute. Patrick, if you can hear me, let's start the game. There's a prediction vote up. I have a feeling, though, we're going to be going squads. Oh, wow. That's you. Hey, yeah, we don't need a 5-minute timer on that. That's okay. Let's get it started, Patrick, because the wonderful people here have waited quite a long time. Unfortunately, though, no, I can't do squads and then solos because I have to leave after this game. Let's go ahead and start the game, I think. I don't see the dance naked option, I'm sorry. Just because it's not an option in the poll doesn't mean you can't do it in the game. Let's go ahead and get started in this final game. Does that mean we have to team kill? Maybe. 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 Rigger. It's a very good point on the hydrate. Yeah, we needed a poll rather than a prediction, admittedly. But we'll get there. Okay. We're in the game. We're getting ready. Folks, this is the final game of the evening. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Maybe I need to bring the Tyler 1 energy! Oh god, he was insane at the Esports World Cup. That man has so much energy. I don't know where he gets it from. I do not know where he gets it from. It's so good. Are we going to see back-to-back chicken dinners for Rigger? The Baffish speed bump POV. I mean, cruel, but possible. Baffish, will you allow yourself to run over other players? Like, are you okay with that? Or do you not want to kill them? Like, if there's no guns or frag grenades involved, are you happy to use a vehicle? Questions. I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? I shall not commit murder, my good sir. But are you really committing murder if they walk out in front of you? Is that you committing murder? Or is that them being careless? I feel like, you know, you're painting yourself as the potential bad guy here. And what I'm saying is maybe you're not. Maybe you deserve more credit. Maybe you deserve more self-love. Yeah. I'm just saying. They happened to be there. You didn't veer into them. You were going down a straight line and they just chose to veer into you. Why is that it? Yeah. I don't know. But folks, Mad Max, it's the final custom game mode of the evening. Let's get into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerdlings of all ages, this is the final custom game of the evening. We're playing Mad Max. We're on Erangel. This is going to be great. It is absolutely a crowd favorite, so let's get started. The plane hovering over Military Island to begin with, and we will be going towards Stalba as a plane path. Let's go ahead and check out what's happening here. Zone. Very much east of center. We can see lots of players opting to jump out. Lots of players jumping out towards the middle. Remember, when the timer reaches 1 minute, that's this on the bottom right-hand corner. Oh, the giveaway is currently obscuring it, but we're at 2 minutes 58 seconds now. And everyone should remember that Patrick, that's this Patrick right here, will be giving everyone a vehicle when the timer hits 1 minute. So everyone should be outside. We've opted to go for squads, so we've got maximum chaos behind the tree and my little prony. Both wanting to go towards mansion. Can they agree to go elsewhere? There is another compound further down. Karyoku's thinking about it. Lightbite's thinking about it. Okay, they're going to parachute further. That's fine. That's good because these guys probably already have crossbows. Yes, they do. Lots and lots of crossbows in this game mode. Very important to save your ammo for later on in the game. Restricting the play area in 2 minutes. In 1 minute, everyone should be outside for a car to be granted. And it's going to be incredibly annoying if you don't actually get that car. Hopefully everyone's actually muted the stream when we get into game. But if you're in game and you're listening to my voice now, get outside. You've got 40 seconds to be there before Patrick spawns everyone a car. And if a car is getting spawned and you're indoors and a UAZ just appears out of nowhere, it's honestly not our fault. "13, 12, 11, 10. Everyone be outside. Cedar Carlos, what are you doing? Oh dear. And it's 1 minute. A car gets spawned for everyone, and for some reason there is a team kill with a frag grenade and Cedar Carl. Oh no. Yep, cars on the roof. So unfortunately, there were some players who perhaps did not appreciate the instructions. Do these guys have cars? I don't see cars. Do you see cars? Okay. Team Roadkill in Yasnaya might be in a spot of bother later on. Let's take a look. I reckon these guys should be fine, right? Okay, I see some cars there. Right, we should be good. People have had cars spawn for them. We've got folks on Millie Base very, very comfortably hopping by. Perfume Smeller of the Happy Hopping Hippos will hop in his car and head on out. Not a problem at all. Grigger has got the esports Dasher. Not too worried about the lack of UAZ. What about the folks in the middle? Oh, we're good. Unquaser, absolutely no problem whatsoever. Yeah, instructions unclear. Just, you know, team kill your teammate at the 1 minute mark. That was the actual instruction. I mean, these guys are all alive. That's the good thing. I don't know how many vehicles they've got between them, but they can figure that one out for themselves. This is the result of instructions being unclear, as it turns out. We'll figure out the details another time. Baffish, in the meantime, is dancing, but does Baffish have a vehicle for later? Baffish does have a vehicle later. And you know why Baffish has a vehicle for later? Because Baffish listened to the instructions. Very good, very good. VLC's got a vehicle. I'm just checking out everyone on Novo. Sosnovka Island so far. And it looks like they are all good. They are all good. Mad Max tends to be a little bit of a slower pace in the beginning. Everyone is busy grabbing their loot, but we should now see, probably in about phase 3, when the circles properly start to get small, everyone in their vehicles. There's a lot of crossbow action. There's a lot of grenade action, although in my opinion, right, I think people should save the grenades from Mad Max. Oh, okay. We're going to keep trying to kill our teammate. You know what? I like this. I'm here for maximum chaos. Oh, no. People should be saving their grenades for phase 7 or 8, because if you imagine everyone in vehicles and they have to drive in a really tiny space, an underarm grenade actually does a crazy amount of damage. You could kill a car with 3 or 4 people in it with a single grenade, as long as you keep that grenade for phase 7 or phase 8. So there we go. People have cars, although they might also be very flipped. No, there we go. We should be good. Yeah, if your cars get flipped, it's not our fault. Also, don't try and run over Patrick, because there's a good chance it won't work. Wait until the next zone is triggered. We'll get everyone in. Need a little bit more ammo, I think, for Rigger here. Only 5 bolts for the crossbow. If I'm honest, not ideal. He's gonna have to find a way to get a decent... Oh my. Someone out already. That's awkward. Might have been a disconnect. Could be technical issues there. Oh dear, Atomical. Getting bullied already. That's a 3v1. That's a bad idea. Underarm grenade. Why are they taking this fight roadkill and behind the other bear? This is a fight for the ages. And this is phase 1 of Mad Max. They want to go for it right now. I'm so surprised. We opted for maximum chaos. It looks like we're going to get it. Attempting to jump above the wall. Epoch gets headshot by Sololzi. Behind the other bear, struggling right now. Where are the other members of Roadkill? There they are. Atomical reload times are betraying him. We're cooking, we're cooking, we're cooking. Oh, you know what? Can you imagine if that got the knock? How sexy would that have been? Atomical gets hit again. He's basically one shot now. Sololzi is hunting him down. They wanted this fight. They absolutely got it, and he's not out of it yet. Headshot onto Capixa. And there we go. Carlos finishes the fight. There's only half of behind the other bear here. Oh. But wait, there's more. Krenkike is absolutely gunning for... This is a 1v3 now. In a world of bad ideas, I think this is also a bad idea. Oy-yi-yi. Krenkike might want to think about getting the hell out of Dodge. He is. He absolutely is. If he gets shot out of the car, this would be icing on the cake for Team Roadkill. Doesn't look like he will. Oh my goodness. What a fight that was. Krenkike now having to play Mad Max as a solo. These guys are bloodthirsty. They went for it, didn't they? They did not hesitate. Atomical and Epoch absolutely went for that fight. But it was not to be. Really? We've got more cars crashing this compound. Is that what's going to happen now? Here comes Tronald Dump. We're cooking a grenade. It doesn't quite work, but I love the idea. Cooked grenade in return. Here comes Carlos. Tronald wants blood. Tronald's out for blood. Tariffs on everybody. Sololzi takes him out. We've got Teflon Husk now trying to run someone over unsuccessfully. Tronald goes down. What are we going to do with Teflon? Teflon, come back. It's your mate Tronald. Come back. Don't go. Oh, he's not going. Is that grenade in the box? Not that it matters. Teflon finishes off the rest of the team by nading himself. And the Happy Hopping Hippos are here as well. Why is J Compound so unbelievably popular? This is the craziest mid-game ever for Mad Max. This is only phase 2. I keep telling the stream. The action starts in phase 4. Maybe phase 5. Take your time. There's going to be loads of action a little bit later on. What is happening right now? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Dave from accounting is here. The Happy Hopping Hippos are here. That's behind the tree, up on the hill nearby. And Roadkill seemed to be at the center of it all. This is wild. I have never seen this much action so early on in a game of Mad Max. Perfume smeller. Almost getting headshot out of the car there. This is absolutely wild. PK going for the 1v3. He gets one. Oh, he might not get two. Has to get back in the UAZ. That's a flashbang as opposed to a grenade. He'll be very thankful for that. God, he stayed still for so long. 27 hit points. It's not enough. Chris the Killer takes out Cranky K. Two. Almost getting a third there. Here comes Nefarian. It's effectively a 1v2. Underarm nade. Is it good enough? No. Kapixa behind him. More nades. This is absolutely ridiculous. Kapixa alive, reviving Carlos behind the tree. Want this compound. I don't know why they want this compound so much, but they do. Oh my, we've got more and more kills happening. UAZs this time from Fightback. Absolutely taking them to task, and that is Chris the Killer also down. Dave from Accounting now pushing in. Hog Dogs and 60 Eggs want a piece of the action as well. Kapixa goes down to Simon from behind the tree inside the double house. Carlos now into glass. Crossbow, 26 bolts remaining. This is absolutely ridiculous. Grenade! Simon gets hit by Carlos from a completely different house. That was delightful stuff. Behind the tree eliminated as a result. Roadkill. I cannot believe what we are witnessing prior to phase 4 of Mad Max. Free Walker finishes off Carlos. And Team Canada, Dave from Accounting, if they weren't Team Canada before, they are now, takes the victory in J Compound for now. I don't know what else is going to happen. I really don't. Everyone seems to have wanted to come here. We had so many different teams fighting. Absolutely incredible. I cannot believe what we are seeing. 4 alive, Dave from Accounting. Absolutely insane. What else have we got? Oh no, we have gliders. Do we really have gliders? My Little Pony on the roofs of those houses looking to make as much as they can out of their position before the circle forces them away. We're still only phase 3. It's going to take a while before the circle forces them away. Absolutely insane stuff. The Bush Wookiees in the gliders. J Compound is finally out. That means the other half of Bush Wookiees could actually be in for a little bit of luck here. Isn't that interesting? My Little Pony off in the distance. They're gonna have to move sooner rather than later. Here we go. Are they coming back in for another pass? No, that's their teammates. That's their teammates. They shouldn't have to deal with that. They're looking for the enemies. Are we going to see the free-range chickens Oh, please get a headshot out of a glider. How sick would that be? Gliders have spawned. Oh, gliders on the roof of that house. That's a great landing by Mikey Boy as well. Can we admire those skills? That's really, really good. Mikey Boy and Leroy. Gonna have to move soon. It's the field south of Yasnaya. It will be where this game ends. Dave from accounting also having to move soon. How many vehicles are here? This is an absolute graveyard. Look at that. Insane stuff. So many cars still here. You got the UAZs clearly loving each other very much over there as well. But we do now have to move. Baffish. Uh-oh. Speed bump cam. Speed bump cam by a hay bale. Time for the end game chaos. Can we talk about the beginning and the mid game chaos that was in this game? This was insane, Tendo. I've not seen this much action before phase 3 of a Mad Max ever before today. That was wild. Perfume Smeller is getting chased. No, they're choosing not to follow him in. Leroy Satan and Mikey Boy decided to ditch the gliders for motorbikes instead. That could be a lot of fun going into the later stages of this game. A little bit trickier to shoot off of. Oh dear. I think you might want to get into that dasher. Yeah, there we go. Could end up being a little bit better. Bush Wookiees. Ironically, the team closest to Baffish. They fly right over. This is where the chaos of Mad Max really begins. Exactly. Yeah, 10 plus cars in zone 5 6. This might still happen, but we've had so many people die in the first 3 zones that this is a little bit unprecedented. Oh, look at that zone. That's a yoink. That is a proper hard shift to the south side. A minute and a half before this gets properly small, and the glider is actually going to struggle to keep up as well. The glider is basically dive bombing people at this point, and I am here for it. Oh! Or Ciazy. Or Ciazy? Or crazy? Or crazy? How are we pronouncing that? I'm going with Orc Easy. Just trolling you guys. Free range chickens eliminated. That's free Walker and Code Day from accounting. Not 100% sure where that was, but that's okay. Oh, that'll be in and around the compound. Unfortunately, that compound will not be in much longer. My little prony circling them. Knowing that they're going to have to move. Phase 5 in 45 seconds. Ooh, must have been drop. I can't think of it being anything else. I thought Light Bite would have gotten a hit on that. I'm so surprised. That should have been close to a hit, honestly. My little prony should have gotten the damage there onto Hog Dogs, I think. That was a great shot. And Dave from accounting, well, they're struggling at the moment. They need to think of ways to come on out. In the meantime, there's a Baffish. Hi, Baffish. How are you? What? Didn't see you there. Well, no, that's the point. What is going on? Gliders outside of zone with Rigger in a buggy. Running that glider as a buggy. What even is happening right now? I do not understand this game sometimes. Baffish there on the ground, not yet spotted. The glider could have dive bombed and run over him. Need to be careful that we don't hit those trees. Glider pulling up, 20 seconds left in phase 5. You know what? There are 10 plus vehicles left, but only just. Normally, I'm used to double this, if I'm honest. On board now with the other member of My Little Prony. This is Karyoku. See what he can do here. Doesn't really want to be taking too much blue zone damage. 6 damage a second at the moment. That can be pretty rough. There is nowhere to hide in zone 6. How on earth is Baffish going to survive this? I do not know. Rigger gets a run over. Knock against Sniper. Is that going to be a finish? Glider to the rescue. Oh my, if he gets that, that's huge. VLC also stopping Rigger from going back to try and get the confirm on that kill. Absolutely delightful stuff. 50 seconds left to go before phase 6 completes. My Little Pony. Great teamwork there from the Bush Wookiees. My Little Pony now wants a piece of this action. Uh-oh. Running through the smokes, looking for that opportunity, not seeing it. Phase 6, 20 seconds. Getting out of the car now, realizing he's going to be a bit of a sitting duck. And Lightbite takes out Sniper. That's not a teammate, unfortunately, and I think Sniper is about to get run over. Lightbite will finish. Oh, hello. Baffish has been spotted. Questions are being asked. Who's going to kill Baffish? Is Perfume Smeller going to mount the rock? 60 eggs wants Baffish. Baffish says no. Oh dear. That's the Bandage Kings and Baffish out. It is Perfume Smeller who takes him out at the end of the day. Phase 6 over. Here comes phase 7 now. In my opinion, this is where grenades start getting really, really dangerous. I love the glider play. The glider is back in play, by the way. Oh dear. No, it's not. Natari crashes the glider and knocks their teammates in the process. This is awkward. Orkeezy is about to bleed out. I'm not sure there's much Natari can do about it. If you revive, you risk this. Orkeezy down. Natari is going to have to get back in the glider if they want to be in a vehicle for the rest of the game. Is Rigger gonna steal the glider? Who's gonna steal the glider? Come on, someone steal the glider. Make my day. Natari needs to find a way to get back to the vehicle. This is super dangerous. Yes, you have a tree for cover, but it's not just the one car you're worried about. There's an awful lot of other ones. Natari takes damage. Who else is outside of the vehicle here and pushing up to them? It's Perfume Smeller. Might have been a problem with the vehicle. Needs to be careful that he doesn't stray too far from the trees. The problem is the next zone is going to force him out. The longer you're out of a vehicle, the worse it is in this game. Final 4 teams. Dave from Accounting, My Little Pony, Happy Hopping Hippos, and the Bush Wookie. Getting into the glider to refuel. Is Perfume Smeller going to be able to take off? We'll find out. The propeller's going. It looks like it works. Perfume Smeller in phase 7 with 3 teams remaining is going to get back into the glider and promptly get destroyed by the blues. Yeah, there's we have questions about this strategy. Down to 59 HP. Oh no! He's still alive! How is he still alive? Free Walker with the frag grenade finishes them off. Dave from Accounting now out and risking getting run over. Lightbite somehow misses that. Lightbite going for the runovers. There's no choice otherwise. He's the last player standing in the way of Dave from Accounting. I'm not sure he's going to be lasting much longer. My Little Pony in second place, and in second place they will stay. 60 eggs with the frag grenade. Dave from Accounting wins. Mad Max with 10 kills. GG. Well played. Oh my god, what an absolutely insane end to that game, guys. That was so much fun. Natari, you were driving us nuts. The gliders, everything was so incredible. Thank you guys so much for that. That was crazy. Unfortunately, that does mean that's the last custom game of the evening. Let's go ahead and remind you guys what we have played tonight. We started us off on Paramo and Say Hello to My Boomstick. That was our shotgun mode. We then had Everything Explodes on Sanok, which was great fun as well. Lots of craters, lots of walls being demolished there. Really good stuff. That duel in boot camp as well and lobster building was so cool. What is AUG? We managed to get that on Tego in the end. We were asking ourselves how we were going to use the AUG. With the DMR changes now, it looks like we're going to be using it as a DMR as well. LOL, that's going to be interesting. Game number 4 was then Desert Donut on Miramar, a classic blue hole mode, which everyone enjoyed. Forces you to constantly move around, and you're not allowed to stay in the middle of the circle, because where the middle is, you take even more damage. And finally, Mad Max on Erangel. We love a bit of Mad Max Fury Grounds. We hope you all enjoyed the games this evening. They were absolutely phenomenal. They will be posted to YouTube in due course, and we'll be going through them for some of our best clips as well, because frankly, you guys put on quite a show this evening, so I have no doubt we'll be seeing some great clips coming in subsequent months. That is it from me for now, though. One last reminder that if you want to win 1,000 G coin, potentially on Monday, then all you have to do is you enter the prize raffle by hitting ! giveaway in chat. But hang on, if you hit ! giveaway after becoming a sub, and that's a paid sub, a prime sub, or a gifted sub, it literally doesn't matter, you get 6 entries into the raffle instead of just the 1. So you've got many more chances to potentially walk away with one of those G-Coin bundles when we draw the names out of the hat after the weekend. If you're a winner, we will DM you directly on Twitch. There is no extra stuff you need to do. If you've entered and you win, we will DM the prize to you. All you have to do is check your Twitch DMs. That's it from me for this evening, though. Thank you, folks, for watching. I really appreciate it. We'll be going to some ad breaks on this stream now, and if you hang around for a minute or two, what I'm going to do is raid another PUBG streamer in a few minutes. So if you have the time, stick around on the stream, and we will be raiding someone in just a couple of minutes. The next customs is going to be on Saturday, the 6th of September, 2025. So make sure you are there. Saturday, the 6th of September, the first Saturday of every month. Until then, thank you so much. Cheers, Tendo. Cheers, everyone. Thank you, Baffish. Some fantastic play from you, especially in game number, 2 there tonight. Absolutely great stealth mode gameplay from you, and I look forward to seeing all of you on Saturday, the 6th of September. Ta-ra for now, and have a good night. Stay safe wherever you are.
Three.